Alright, let's start it up. Today we're doing 2025 Top Shoebox Treasures Baseball. First break of this for us, we're doing 10 of the regular boxes. There's some possibilities of some randoms for non-team spot assigned cards. Josh Gibson and any non-baseball stuff. If we hit it, we're going to give it away. Same with the Atom Bomb. I'm going to do the random at the end just so if we don't hit one, it doesn't make any difference. If we do hit one, then we'll just do it at the end. And there's also a Mantle Jackie possibilities that would get random between the Yankees and the Dodgers. So the 1-on-1 jackpot now is up to 90. And here is the list for the break. Teams and team owners, good luck to everyone. Braves is Jacob, Orioles Corey, Red Sox and Cubs Chris B, White Sox Jacob, Reds is Steve, Guardians David C, Tigers Doug K, Astros Jeff K, Royals Corey L, Angels Jason, Dodgers is Doug, Marlins Dennis, Brewers Gary B, Twins Corey L, Mets is Dennis along with the Yankees, Athletics is Jacob, Phillies Jeff K, Pirates Doug K, Padres Vaughn, Giants Jacob, Mariners Dennis, Cardinals Jacob, Rangers is Jeff V, Blue Jays Doug K, and Nationals is Jacob. Let's see what this stuff's all about. Good luck. These collab sets are pretty fun. We've done several over the years. Sadly, the Bob Ross is probably going to be next to impossible to get going forward. There's so many people into the Bob Ross. Pretty much breaks the internet when they post it. So these regular boxes come with 4 packs of 7. And then this is a collab with Andy Friedman. Other than that, it doesn't say a whole lot on the box. So we'll figure it out as we go. The checklist is pinned in the top if you're curious. Let's see what's what. So we got a couple facing the wrong way, which includes Fergie Jenkins and Miguel Cabrera. We got Mantle and Willie Mays. I'm going to start a pile of multi-teamers and we'll figure it all out at the end. Tim Wallach, Doc Gooden, Jace Young, and a parallel of Alan Trammell. That's to 50. 1987 tops. Alan Trammell. 31 of 50. First numbered card is Alan Trammell. Let's start some stands here. Make sure that none of these other cards are numbered. This has got a different prefix here. FL6. There's a topper in there. I had no idea. We got a Barry Larkin. Wonder if these are 1 per. I'm going to ship these in the package. Hi, Corey. Just like I did in previous when they're in the individual wraps. Let me get some semi-rigid holders. I'll send them like this, and then you can decide what you want to do after you get it. If you want to open it or leave it in the package, it'll be entirely up to you. Yeah. Maybe put it in here. Alright, let's Start a little collection there on those. Pack 2, we got Phil Necro, Warren Spahn, Fernando Valenzuela. Oh, there's a numbered card in here too. Adrian Beltre, Dave Stewart, Fred McGriff, and then a Brooks Lee to 50. 28 of 50 on the 2025 Series 1 Brooks Lee. Hey, dog. Probably pretty decent content if we're getting a numbered card every pack. I'm just going to check the backs out as we go here. This one also has a different number on the back. B90 number 12 on the McGriff. I think the FL stands for First Lights, if I remember correctly. Got a Cal Ripken record breaker. Keith Hernandez. I'm going to just do this. Seems like the numbered cards are pretty frequent. Gunnar Henderson, Ronald Acuna Jr., George Brett, Bert Blyleven. This is probably pretty low numbered. Darryl Strawberry for the Mets. That's numbered to 35. That's it for the Mets. Let's see what this parallel is called. So let's see, we got 2 to 50, which are the sepia filters, and then we got the logo laminate to 35 of Strawberry. 41 autographs on the Shoebox Treasures checklist. Most of them are retired Hall of Famers. Make it more than half the set. Well, that's cool. The bubblegum foil is the single box exclusive. And then the canvas stock we won't get because those are in the collector's box. Sepia filters on those to 50, and then the logo laminate. Looks like the 90 Bowman is its own kind of special insert set. Alright. Let's see what direction I want to go. Walter Johnson, Francisco Lindor, another Alan Trammell. Yeah, these are pretty good value, like a numbered card in every pack. David Wright, Raleigh Fingers, Brooks Lee, another Blyleven 90 design. This is probably the parallel, isn't it? To 99. Must be that Shoebox Treasure stamp. 79 of 99. And Brooks Lee was the First Light. The 90 Topps design. That was box 1. Alright, let's dig the bubble gum out of there first in the middle. We have Willie McCovey this time on the bubble gum parallel. Pretty cool looking. Giants on that one. Hobby Baseball on the Future Stars. Tony Gwynn. We'll go back this way. We got Strawberry, Corey Seager, Dwight Evans, 90 Bowman, Frank Thomas. That's my guy. Our parallel is Duke Snyder. Maybe not. Some kind of SP. B51-3. Do we get no numbered cards here? No numbered this time. Unless this is some kind of SSP, I'm unsure. Duke Snyder on the 51 Bowman. There's no numbered cards that time. There's Trout on his update rookie. George Foster and Jim Rice on the multi-teamer, Reds and Red Sox. Altuve. We got a numbered card this time. Frank Thomas. Greg Maddux. 90 design, Harold Baines. Ooh, that's a nice one. Showtime. Numbered Showtime to 99. 2024 Topps Now. Shohei Ohtani, 34 of 99. On the Shoebox Treasure stamp. And Altuve. Check these backs to make sure I didn't miss anything. Just a common base. You go, Doug. You got a numbered Ohtani. I like numbered Ohtanis. George Bell, Ernie Banks, Mookie Betts, Kirby Puckett, Brooks Robinson, Henderson on the 90 Bowman, and a Hayden Birdsong to 99 Shoebox Treasure stamp. First on the print for the Giants. Let's check these backs here real quick. Base on those. Yeah, dude, you're welcome. John Kruk for the Padres. I do not remember that. Jim Abbott. Bill Mazeroski. Parallel to 75 coming. McGuire. Jimmy Key. Schwellenbach is probably a first light. Kobe Mayo. Also a first light. And a Dennis Eckersley to 75. On the 90 Bowman design. 36 of 75, Bowman 90. They are very unique. '90 Bowman was like the very beginning stages for me in card collecting. The Gwynn was not numbered. I can go back and check it out if there's something different. Honestly, I'm kind of out of bounds on this. I've never opened it. I really did any research, but it's got the same back as the base cards do. Go back and find it. And Tony Gwynn there was not numbered on the back. It's card 72. These other ones have like different prefix, like the Bowman 90. It's got like a green back. And then the First Lights is kind of like a red back. And then 51 Bowman was also a greenback. And then all the base cards kind of got the same blue going on there. Got a multi-teamer I want to go back and find real quick. There it is. Please, if you guys see something that looks obscure, don't hesitate to stop me. This is number 3. 3 of 10. And the gum parallel is Dwight Evans for the Red Sox. Box number 3, we got a Thurman Munson, Ohtani, Yordan Alvarez, something to 35 coming up, Carlton Fisk, Juan Soto, Craig Biggio on the 90 Bowman, and Jimmy Keys on the logo laminate to 35. 21 of 35 for the Blue Jays. Check these backs out real quick. Biggio to the 90 Bowman stack. Got Lou Brock, Matt Williams, another parallel to 35. There's a nice Ichiro. His 2001 Topps rookie. Ozzie Smith, Fernando Tatis, Rhett Lauder is probably a first light. The Randy Johnson for the Expos on the logo laminate, 27 of 35, 1989 Topps. Hard to pick up there, but kind of see the logo when you rotate it a little bit. That one goes to Jacob. Based on those, and Rhett Lauder was indeed the first light. Buster Posey, Ed Matthews, Duke Snyder to 50 coming, Dale Murphy, Harmon Killebrew, 90 design with Dennis Eckersley, and it's an autograph of Jim Abbott for the Angels. That's pretty cool. On the sepia design, that is number 39 of 50. Signed on a sticker. Angels and Jason. There you go. We'll put him right in the middle. And some base. Mark Teixeira, Dusty Baker. I think we got numbered here, unless it's somewhere in the middle. Randy Johnson, Trevor Hoffman, Gary Carter, Nolan Ryan on the 90 design, and Roy Campanella on the 51 Bowman. This must be somewhat SP. We've only got 2 of those. First lights seem a little bit more frequent. Sleeve and top load a few cards here. All right, we're through 3. Let's keep going. All right, our bubblegum is a nice one. It's Ichiro. Let's start to number 4, Ichiro, bubblegum. Let's see what else we got. We have a Tom Seaver, Willie McCovey, parallel to 50 coming. Darryl Strawberry, Corey Seager, Dwight Evans, Paul Molitor on the 90 Bowman, and Dale Murphy for the Braves to 50, 27 of 50. That's my 75. Maybe this is a sepia. Sepias are to 50. Alright, so Molitor was the 90 Bowman. Check these other backs real quick. Space there. Jose Canseco, Chipper Jones, Joe Morgan to 99, Frank Thomas, Greg Maddux, Kobe Mayo on the first light, and a nice one for the Giants, Buster Posey with the Shoebox Treasure stamp. This one is 43 of 99. Posey. Kobe Mayo first light. We got Satchel Paige, Bobby Witt Future Stars, Parallel to 99 coming up. Mookie Betts, Kirby Puckett, Brooks Robinson, Larry Walker on the 90 design, and a Jace Young, First Light Shoebox Treasure Parallel 40 of 99. There's another Gwen, so I'm assuming it's just the base card that looked a little bit different. So I'm going to give you a code on the back. Trout. I think this is our second George Foster, Jim Rice cards, so those will be split. McGuire, Jimmy Key, Fred McGriff on the 90 Bowman, and a sepia of Warren Spahn to 50, 47 of 50. Maybe it's not the sepia, it looks almost identical. One of these days I'll get the parallels figured out. That's box 4. On to the next, number 5, our parallel is Duke Snider for the Dodgers, Bubblegum. Let's see what we got. Altuve, George Bell, 25 parallel. I'll get a good one here. Robin Yount, Whitey Ford, Record Breakers with Don Mattingly, Ben Rice on the First Light. What is this? Yordan Alvarez, 16 of 25 on the 2023 Allen and Ginter for Houston. Houston and Jeff. 25 is the rainbow foil. Okay, I can see that. $16 of 25 on Yordan. Based on the rest. Ernie Banks, John Kruk, Jim Abbott to 35. Eddie Murray, Chase Utley, Maddox on the 90 Bowman. Oh, sweet. Derek Jeter for the Yankees on the logo laminate to 35. 12 of 35 for the Yankees. And Dennis. And some good names on the logo laminate. Maddox on the 90 Bowman. Bill Mazeroski. Ted Williams. No parallel. Reggie Jackson. Kirk Gibson. Bryce Harper. Paul Molitor on the 90 Bowman, and 51 Bowman Warren Spahn. Those are definitely tough. We've only got 3 through 5 boxes. Jose Ramirez, Nolan Ryan, Joey Votto, parallels to 99, Mike Schmidt, Aaron Judge, Larry Walker on the 90 Bowman, and an Aaron Judge Shoebox Treasure Stamp, 92 of 99. This one for the Yankees. And the Topps Now card, Homer 62. That's the halfway point. Second half. We got Stan the Man on the bubble gum. This card for the Cardinals. First card in the set. I like that one. Stan Musial. Tom Seaver, Willie McCovey. We're going to 25 here. Strawberry, Seager, Dwight Evans, Henderson on the 90 design. Rainbow foil of Duke Snider. 17 of 25 on the rainbow foil for the Dodgers. 1952 Topps. Henderson was a 90 Bowman, and the rest were base. Canseco, Chipper Jones, Joe Morgan, parallel to 50. Frank Thomas, Greg Maddux. We got a Nacho Alvarez, first light. Sepia rookie of James Wood. Nice hit for Washington. 28 of 50 on the first light parallel. There's Joe Morgan again. Sure I didn't miss anything here. Satchel Paige, Bobby Witt. Hopefully something different here to 15. Interesting. Mookie Betts, Kirby Puckett, Brooks Robinson, Greg Maddux on the 90 design, and Frank Thomas. 15 of 15. That is a cool card. Seems like it's kind of glossy. 15 is the paint splatterback. Okay, that makes sense. Hi, Jacob. I'm glad you made it. First one of these we've got, paint splatterback. 15 of 15 on the Frank Thomas 93 tops. Very cool. Let's make some room. It's a big hurt. Lowest number we've got so far. Turn it this way a little bit. Maddux was the only special there with the 90 Bowman. Alright, we got Gwen, we got Dusty Baker, Eddie Matthews, parallelist to 35, Mattingly on the record breaker, Jimmy Key, Molitor on the 90 design, Topps logo laminate, nice name here, Miguel Cabrera on the 2010 Allen and Ginter, 27 of 35 for Detroit. Doug will like that. Molitor was the 90 design. Seven. All right, the bubble gum is Dave Stewart for the Dodgers. I don't remember Dave Stewart pitching for the Dodgers.
He said there was a lot of eyeball stuff in his stuff.
Lots of numbered cards.
Yeah.
Not much for ink just yet, but we'll see what happens. We got some packs left. All right, we got Cal Ripken on the record breaker, Keith Hernandez, numbered to 75 incoming, Dale Murphy, Harmon Killebrew, Randy Johnson, Craig Biggio on the 90 design, and Hayden Birdsong for the Giants. That is to 75, 74 of 75. 75 was the grayscale. Assuming it's a 100 card set on the base. Walter Johnson, Francisco Lindor, Alan Trammell to 99, Ozzie Smith, Fernando Tatis, Ken Griffey on the 90 design, and a stamped for the Mets, Gary Carter, 53 of 99. Too many of this parallel. I'm going to expand a little bit. adding to it. '90 design was Griffey. Stick it in my hand. Mark Teixeira, Otani, 99 parallel coming, Ichiro, Doc Gooden, Kirk Gibson, Hayden Birdsong, First Light, and a Canseco stamped. 54 of 99. '87 tops. Let me go through these real quick. First Light Hayden Birdsong. Last pack of number 7. Matt Williams, Thurman Munson, Derek Jeter to 99, Fisk on Soto, Frank Thomas on the 90 design, and Eckersley on the Shoebox Treasure stamp to 99. 1990 Bowman, Eckersley. Back to Oakland to 99. Frank Thomas was the 90 design. The rest were base. Grab a few top loaders here for the remaining 3 boxes. I'll be right back. All right, number 8 incoming. The bubble gum is Matt Williams for the Giants. See what's in the packs. Altuve, George Bell. We got a parallel to 35. Robin Yount, Whitey Ford, Don Mattingly, Larry Walker on the 90 design, and the logo laminate is for the Mets, Dwight Gooden. 30 of 35. On the 92 Topps design. Ernie Banks, John Kruk, Jim Abbott, numbered in this one. Eddie Murray, Chase Utley, Reese Hines on the First Light, and a Bob Feller, 51 Bowman. One every other box for the 51 Bowman, it seems. Cool looking card, I like it. Mazeroski, Ted Williams, parallel to 75, Reggie Jackson, Kirk Gibson, Bryce Harper, Fred McGriff on the 90 design, 90 Bowman, and a grayscale of Schwellenbach for the Braves to 75, 6 of 75. First light, Schwellenbach. And the last one of this box, Jose Ramirez, Nolan Ryan, Joey Votto to 35, Mike Schmidt, Aaron Judge, Blyleven on the 90 design, and David Wright on the logo laminate on the 2023 Pristine, 6 of 35. Blyleven was the 90 design, rest probably base. Two left. Two left for an auto. I wonder how frequent those are. Like one every 5. Easier. Josh Gibson, that will be randomed at the end. Bubblegum on the 2006 Allen and Ginter. Josh Gibson. Alright, what do we got? Munson, Ohtani, Jordan to 99, Fisk, Nolan Arenado, Hayden Birdsong on the first light, and a Nacho Alvarez Shoebox Treasure stamp on the first light, 2 of 99. Cool card. Lou Brock, Matt Williams, 75 is our parallel. Ichiro, Ozzie Smith, Fernando Tatis, Frank Thomas on the 90 Bowman, and a grayscale of Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals to 75, 36 of 75. Arenado, 36 of 75, grayscale. Buster Posey, Ed Matthews, Duke Snyder, 35 on our parallel. Dale Murphy, Harmon Killebrew, Griffey on the 90 Bowman, logo laminate for Boston of Carlton Fisk, 4 of 35. And last pack of number 9. Mark Teixeira, Dusty Baker. Ooh, 5. Alright. Let's ink this one up one time. Randy Johnson, Trevor Hoffman, Gary Carter, James Wood on the first light. Ooh, it's a Woodstock. That is awesome. Miguel Cabrera. Man, that is a really neat card with the wood grain finish. 5 of 5.
Sweet.
Doug King's been hitting.
He's hot.
That's 2 cards in a row that have been numbered to 5 for Doug. There's a box right behind you. That is a cool card. I like it. They could have made maybe a little bit bigger checklist instead of doing 100 names.
Yeah, I agree. But you can buy each one.
Move a couple things around. This is going right in the middle. Very neat card. I like that. Definitely some good Detroit. That Chris Rodriguez we pulled out of Bowman is awesome. Hoping to get some action on eBay for him. Nice James Wood, first light. I think the rest were just base cards. Alright guys, we're down to the last one. Number 10. Last bubble gum is a nice one. Ryan Sandberg for the Cubs. Sandberg. Cubs and Chris. I think I've reached max capacity here for this stand. Let's do 2 of them then. Okay, last 4 packs. Good luck. We have Fergie Jenkins, Miguel Cabrera, 99 on the parallel. Mantle and Mays, I think that's the second one of those. One to each there. Tim Wallach, Doc Gooden, first light Jace Young, stamped Josh Gibson. That'd be 2 cards for the giveaway. 28 of 99 on the Josh Gibson. Rest for base. Phil Necro, Warren Spahn, Fernando Valenzuela, parallel to 99, Adrian Beltre, Dave Stewart, Biggio on the 90 Bowman, Kobe Mayo on the stamped first light to 99, 12 of 99 for Baltimore. Valenzuela again. Cal Ripken. We got something different going on here. Keith Hernandez. I don't know what it is. We're about to find out. Got an entirely different back. Gunnar Henderson, Ronald Acuna, George Brett, Griffey on the 90 design. We got an artist card, Andy Friedman, AFSP. Okay, 3 cards going into the random now. I was thinking maybe we had a 101 there with the border color. Last pack. Walter Johnson, Francisco Lindor, Alan Trammell. Last parallelist to 99. David Wright, Raleigh Fingers, Frank Thomas on the 90 design, and a Ralphie Devers Shoebox Treasure stamp. 67 of 99. And that is 10 regular boxes of this stuff. Tons of numbered cards. Not much for autos for us, unfortunately, but I feel like we did okay for what we got. No shortage of numbered parallels. Multi-teamers is pretty self-explanatory. We got 2 of each of the multi-teamers. Manager's Dream with Mantle and Mace. We'll just split it evenly. Same with the Reds and Red Sox card. George Foster and Jim Rice on the 77 home run leaders. 2 of those. Just split them evenly, make it easy. Just leave these 90 Bowmans real quick. And we'll do a recap. And the random at the very end. Fun stuff to open. Reminds me of the previous, I think it was just called Spotlights or something. From my memory, it was called Spotlights in years past.
There might be an eyeball hobby in there, but probably not. Yeah. We used to try it once in a while.
What'd you guys think about this stuff?
Just basically figuring the last few packs are going to go out. I just mainly just
Nick Kurt's not in the set? Alright, let's stack these up. $25, $15, $75, $50, $99, or these ones, $35. Got a couple Baltimore cards in there, a couple numbered. You didn't get skunked. This is a small checklist, 100 cards. you win one of the randoms. Alright guys, let's do a recap for the Shoebox Treasures break, 10 boxes worth. Let's start here with the 90 Bowman design. These are the most prevalent. We had Fred McGriff, Bert Blyleven, Frank Thomas, Harold Baines, Ricky Henderson, Craig Biggio, Dennis Eckersley, Nolan Ryan, Paul Molitor, Larry Walker, Fred McGriff, Larry Walker, Henderson, Greg Maddox, Paul Molitor, Biggio, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Larry Walker, McGriff, Blyleven, Thomas, Griffey, Biggio, Griffey, Thomas, Molitor, Maddox. Must not be a very big checklist on those. The first lights we had, these are all rookie cards. Jace Young, James Wood, Hayden Birdsong, Reese Hines, Hayden Birdsong, Nacho Alvarez, Ben Rice, Kobe Mayo, Jace Young, Brooks Lee, Spencer Schwellenbach, Kobe Mayo, Rhett Lauder. These were definitely the toughest. These were the 51 Bowmans. We only got 4 in the 10 boxes. We had Bob Feller, Warren Spahn, Roy Campanella, and Duke Snyder. We hit 1 SP of the artist Andy Friedman, which will be in our random at the very end. Bunch of numbered cards. We'll do the bubble gums first. These were the extra, 1 per box pretty much. We had Sandberg. These are not numbered, by the way. We had Josh Gibson, which will be in the random. Matt Williams, Dave Stewart, Stan Musial, Duke Snyder, Ichiro Suzuki, Dwight Evans, Willie McCovey, and Barry Larkin. And specials. So the grayscale filter, these were numbered to 75. I'm going to do the 99s first. 99 first. These were the Shoebox Treasure Stamp. All to 99. We have Rafael Devers, Kobe Mayo, Josh Gibson, Nacho Alvarez, Dennis Eckersley, Jose Canseco, Gary Carter, Aaron Judge, Jace Young, Buster Posey, Hayden Birdsong, Shohei Ohtani, and Bert Blyleven. All to 99. Grayscales next. These are 75. Nolan Arenado, Spencer Schwellenbach, Hayden Birdsong, and Dennis Eckersley. Sepias are to 50. Really nice James Wood rookie. Warren Spahn, Dale Murphy, Brooks Lee, Alan Trammell. The logo laminate next. These were to 35, I believe. 35. Nice group of names here. Carlton Fisk, David Wright, Doc Gooden, Miguel Cabrera, Derek Jeter, Randy Johnson, Jimmy Key, and Darryl Strawberry. The rainbow foils were next. Only had 2 of them. These were to 25. We had Duke Snyder and Yordan Alvarez. The paint splatterback, this was to 15. 15 of 15. We had a really nice Frank Thomas. We hit 1 Woodstock parallel. It was numbered 5 of 5 of Miguel Cabrera. Cool card. I like that. And we had 1 auto in the break. It was Jim Abbott to 50 on the sepia for the Angels. And then we got 3 to give away. I think probably what's easiest is to do a 30-spot raffle, 3 winners, and let you guys pick which item you want based on your finish. Instead of me assigning, I'd rather you guys pick the item. So I'm just going to run the raffle, figure out who the top 3 are, and we'll let you guys pick in that order. If you're here, that's cool, and you win something, you can let me know. Otherwise, we'll just keep the thread running, and you can select in the comments after you see the results of the random. Let me set it up real quick. So let's see here. We're going to do multi-spot giveaway, new giveaway, top 3, non-MLB, top 3. Where's the list? 30 spot random. Top 3 will be winners here. Find the dice. Okay, let's see how many times. Alright, we are going to go 6 times the hard way, 3 and 3. Six times. Let's click it over so you can watch. Again, there's 3 cards being given away. Top 3, you guys can select in the order of the finish if you won one of the 3 spots. I'll show the 3 cards eligible again before I log off. Let's run this. Those are only 27 entries. There must be some teams that don't have any cards. Arizona's got no cards. Colorado's got no cards. Looks like Tampa has no cards, so that should be right. 27 spot raffle. Top 3 will be winners. We're going to click it 6 times. Top 3 will be winners. Good luck. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6th and final. Top 3 are winners. Good luck. 6. Vaughn Bailey gets choice number 1, followed by Dennis, spot 2, and Doug King. Can do no wrong right now. Spot 3. 6 times we went. I'll post the random here in the chat and in the main thread. 6 times on the dice. Top 3. Vaughn, if you're here, feel free to choose. I'll show the cards here in just a minute. Let me post this in the main thread. Top 3. Okay, that is that. I don't know if Vaughn's here or if Dennis or Doug are here, but Vaughn, you got your choice between the 3 cards here. We had the Andy Friedman short print artist card. We hit the Bubblegum Josh Gibson, and we had the Shoebox Treasures Josh Gibson. That was to 99. I'll hang out for a moment. If I don't see a reply, I'm going to log off and then just tag you guys in the thread, and you can pick from the 3 cards. Those are them. If you guys are heading out, thanks for jumping in the break. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Probably be it till Sunday night. Probably be the next one, either Sunday or Monday. See you, Corey. Thanks for jumping in, man. Appreciate it. I think Vaughn's probably tied up. So we'll keep this running in the thread. Vaughn, Dennis, and then Doug are the 3 winners. I'll tag you guys in the thread and we'll figure out who gets what. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day and we will see you soon.